What is going on, YouTube fam? It is your boy, Jet Killer ADW, back into the mix with a brand new Grand Theft Auto 5 video. This one is going to be a walkthrough of the data contract, excuse me. So this contract is, let me just say, it's probably one of the more difficult contracts in the new update. So first things first, setup number one. Basically, it's going to be a tailing mission mixed with a grab, and retrieve mission. So you're going to tail this helicopter up here all the way to a bunker. And when it gets to that bunker, what you're going to have to do is snap a photo of the bunker entrance, because this bunker that you're going to snap a photo of, that bunker is going to be where you go for the actual contract to be complete. The heist, if you want to put it that way. So, we're going to whip out our camera, snap a photo of the entrance. By the way, there's my associate, say hi. We're going to snap a photo of the entrance, and we're going to wait for Sacenta to, give us the green light. Now, nothing's going to happen until you leave.
Damn! A whole ass underground bunker? Man, I say this fool was paranoid. Except we really coming to get him. Well, you sure as shit ain't knocking.
Alright, so once you do leave and everybody else leaves, a vehicle is going to come out like a raid boss. It's going to look intimidating, but actually, it's not. Watch this sequence. All you really have to worry about is that one guy on the back. Now, if you have something heavy that can block the road, go ahead and pull it out before you snap a photo of the bunker, because this AI is actually pretty smart. I'm gonna try to get a good distance ahead of it and shoot out a driver using my carbine with the full metal jacket rounds, to go through bulletproof glass. So my associate or I, one of us kills the guy on the back. Wonderful. So it's offenseless. Well, it's defenseless, really. So I'm gonna fly up here, and I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna shoot the driver, because he's going on a straight path beside me, and I don't gotta worry about a thing. Auto aim will take care of it. The AI is smarter than that. As my associate takes out a helicopter, the AI actually turns around and heads in the other direction. I'm sitting here waiting for a train that's never going to pass. And so quickly I come to the conclusion, this is not no regular AI. And my associate gets killed by a helicopter, most likely. So it is time to improvise. And no, this is not no excuse for me to do something extravagant and complicated. This is actually a good time to improvise. So with that being said, I'm going to fly back to the bridge, spawn something, and watch this. Yeah, it doesn't care. But then again, I was staying in the middle of the road too, so, that's always bad. Enter the wedge. And I'll pull this magnificent 3-point turn. Let's go. Okay, so the wedge is pretty quick, so I'm going to chase this thing down. If you have a ramp buggy, that can help too. But the wedge, in my opinion, is better, because it can actually pin the vehicle in place. The buggy will just flip it. As I channel my enter duel and completely destroy this car. And the AI knows what it's doing. It's always going to flip back on all fours. So now I'm going to do this. Now the AI doesn't know what to do. Get out on the other side. Run over to the other side. Pull up my... that. And my associate is going to get into the car. And I am going to get back into my wedge. And there you go. That is the first part of the heist. Not heist, the contract. This setup is not that bad. It's just a matter of having the right vehicles, to be honest with you. So like I said, that's setup number 1. We're going to go back into the garage and start part 2. So part 2, you're going to need fast vehicles. You're going to. Attack helicopters, oppressors, you name it. What you're going to want, this is what you're doing. You're gathering useful vehicles for the actual contract completion mission. So with this one, you don't want to shoot the trucks. You're actually going to need them. So you got to do this the old-fashioned way. By clearing them out one by one. I'm flying around on the oppressor so my health can get back to full. You gotta go against every GTA instinct you have and do not destroy those trucks. Because if you do, then there's no way of actually completing this mission. Or completing this part of the setup. I don't know what that container had, but it was pretty explosive. And we're going to clear out the rest of these guys as that vehicle drives into the water. Good job, AI.
It's over.
So once the spot is cleared out, you're going to want to grab a truck and back it up into the anti-aircraft trailer. And there you go. This is one piece out of 3 pieces that you're going to need for the actual completion of the contract. And you're not going to drive it back to the shop. You're going to drive it back to Elysian Island. The gates open, and boom. 1 out of 3. We're going to fly over here and see what my associate has. She has an insurgent with a turret on top. We're going to need that too. Now this piece of equipment right here, like I said, don't do that. That was actually my fault. Clear out the area, grab the vehicle, and take the vehicle back to Elysian Island. The only difficult part about this setup is that the AI are kind of aggressive and they do know how to aim. Now, if you have problems with the AI on this, you're in for a rude awakening for the actual contract.
Yo, this shit is crazy. Fucking with the head of a private military, and we had to go and make it personal. He gonna come for you.
Alright, so now it's time for the actual contract. What I suggest, I mean, anything but the sharpshooter, honestly. Because there are probably about 3 enemies you can use a sniper rifle on. But everything else, shotgun and assault rifle. So, the hustler and the other one that I can't seem to remember. Those are the 2 loadouts that I do recommend. The sharpshooter one, you're probably not gonna be as useful. Now, I will say this: having 3 or more people on this here contract, they will actually come in really handy. Because my associate and I, it was a bit more difficult only because we didn't have 3 people. And so, with that being said, she's now in the lobby. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. back at it again with my 100K rotary RX-7, and she got the JZA-90 Supra.
Alright, ain't nothing for it now. Let's go.
Alright, so you're going to pull up to the same bunker that you took a photo of in the very first setup. And there's going to be a surprise waiting for you as soon as you enter the door. That guy's an enemy. You see, I'm trying to pull away my weapon wheel, but
you looking for the service section. That's where these drives gonna be plugged in.
yeah, he fired first, so everybody in here, enemy.
Damn, sounds like a party down there. Yo, y'all good? As long as they still shooting, I know y'all ain't dead.
Say something! Get back! Arrows down! Take cover! You're done! Grab that son of a bitch! Get a job!
So what's on these drives, babe? And don't be saying you don't know.
Nah, for real, girl. I don't know.
He didn't say nothing.
Who, Avi? Nah. He said the less we know about this Don Percival fool, the better.
I bet it's political. Soon as your ass is owning bunkers with secret files and shit, it's always political.
Political, criminal, it's the same shit. I don't care if it's ass prints from the grassy knoll. Long as it's profitable. I don't give a fuck.
When you find them, you don't gotta be gentle with this shit, y'all. Just yank it out.
Oh, damn. That's cold, baby. Shit.
I should really turn off the voices in this game. But anyways, if you don't have a bunker yet, you're going to be very unfamiliar with this place, and that's fine. That's why you have at least 3 people with you on this contract walkthrough, or contract mission. Bring plenty of armor. You're going to need it. Because I almost came to... I had about 3 near-death experiences in this one hallway alone. Bring snacks, bring armor, and whenever you do decide to use some snacks,
How we doing? You getting them?
whenever you do decide to use some snacks, make sure you take cover first and then do it, because therefore you don't have to go through the animation. Also, that crate is not breakable, like how it is in literally every other mission. Rockstar, what's wrong with you? Anyways, take my snacks really quick, put on some body armor, bam, we're good. Take out these guys, walk through this doorway, and take out some more dudes.
What a pansy!
I'm being extra careful here because I don't want to die. By the way, my associate already died one time, so rip her, I guess. But hey, we didn't stick together, and that's my fault. Like I said, you probably want to have 2 teams of 2 running through this bunker, because it's really
This shit
easy.
ain't rocket science.
How you know? Maybe that's what's on them drives, babe.
Alright, well, stealing rocket science ain't rocket science, y'all. Double time, let's go.
Alright, so yeah, 2 teams of 2 running through the bunker. You should clear it out pretty fine. Now, right here, a sniper rifle probably would have been better. And I did notice this guy behind me. Now he's gone. So now my associate's going to grab one, and I'm going to grab the other.
Hard drives, then drive hard, right?
Oh, babe, now we on some poetry shit? You're killing me.
Soon as you
Well,
got
actually-
them all, get the hell out of that death trap.
See you up top, yo.
Well, actually, she grabbed the last one, so that's fine too. Alright, so now that we're topside, all we gotta do is drive back to Elysian Island. So, all those vehicles and equipment that you got
Is in a secure location.
from the second setup, excuse me, that's gonna come in handy right at this location. So you gotta meet up with Javi, or the NPC that starts the next, phase of the operation. Plot twist, he's not through this door. He is through the door at the back. Right through here. So what you gotta do, you gotta put in the hard drives.
Plug 'em in, plug 'em in.
And
Let's
I
get
ran
this
across
thing
some
going.
body armor already, so
Okay.
useless,
Insert
I
the
guess.
drives. You don't get a cent before the upload is complete.
Now once you've done that,
I'm not being paranoid. They're
go ahead and run back here to your stash. Voila.
Don't forget you got a lot of backup. APC, anti-aircraft gun. Heavy weapons, let's go.
Hot damn, y'all ready for a goddamn army out there. Yo, my man is a wreck. If he gets shot, he gonna lose his mind.
Just keep his ass safe.
And here comes the wave of
Hey,
enemies.
stay sharp. It ain't done till it's done.
If you played survival in the online job section, you should feel right at home right here. Except there is actually an end to this that doesn't involve you dying. So I put my associate back there because I felt like that's where a good spot would be at. And then I realized I don't got anything myself. So I'm gonna run back to my stash, or to the stash rather.
I
My
don't hear
associate,
shooting, but that don't mean you in the clear.
my associate's already taking out that sniper on the roof, so that's always good to know. I'm gonna grab this. Now that
Plenty more where they came from, alright?
Wastelander that had the weapons crate in it, that has the minigun and the other minigun too. I think that's a laser minigun. So I'm gonna get out here, and I'm gonna forget that this is not just a piece of cover. I can actually get into it and use a turret. The helicopters in this
You stand up till
mode.
that fool done his shit.
The helicopters in this mode are good, so to say. Just focusing on clearing out these guys. Now I'm gonna try to get into the turret right here, and it just escapes me because I haven't driven this thing in a while. So I end up driving the darn thing, and I don't know why. And you see there, I try to shoot at him, but
What the hell is your
can't
boy
do it.
doing down there? When he gonna be
What I
finished?
should have done,
Shit, don't ask me. All I know is he on some next level shit. He gotta be done soon.
is driven around the building in circles,
Don't relax, y'all. They're probably coming again.
and just let my associate with the quad-barreled anti-aircraft gun take care of everybody else. Now I actually remember how to get into the turret, and I get cut into Swiss cheese by a freaking helicopter.
The fuck in the 10-mile radius shit, we gotta be done.
So now here's my associate absolutely putting holes into everything around her. She actually enjoys doing this, so good help, good help. Yes, they will send weaponized Tampas after you. And that's where the anti-aircraft gun comes in handy. She's also trying to shoot the helicopter over the roof. And actually feel bad, because I put her right there, and she can't get out, because there's a freaking car circling around like a shark. I really should have driven around the building in circles, acting like bait, so she could do this. Destroy everybody, and carry me to victory, because I died.
You're gonna die, Rick!
And boom.
Alright, we done. Talk to Ivy. Let's get paid.
I'm thinking that she has to go somewhere else, but no. All she has to do is go right back to where Javi, or whatever his name is, right through here. Now, don't
That was
ask what those explosions are.
But thank you. We just changed the world a little bit and made you a lot richer. A lot richer.
And here we go. That's the end of the contract.
If, thank you very much, it's been real. Then, you don't know me, I was never here, goodbye.
First setup, bring something large that can block the road. Second setup, bring something fast. In the actual contract, bring body armor and snacks. Peace.